If you are over 50 and you have noticed more hair on your pillow, more hair in the shower, or more scalp showing in the mirror, stay with me, because what I am about to share is something almost nobody talks about. It sounds almost too simple: 1 spoon at night. That is it. Yet for many seniors, this small habit can support hair regrowth in a very real way. Most men think hair loss after 50 is just fate. They say it is age, genetics, it is stress, or it is just how life goes. So they give up. But here is the truth. Aging does not mean your body stops responding. It means your body needs better timing, better support, and better consistency. Especially at night after 50, the body changes in ways most people never explain clearly. Blood flow to the scalp slows down. Nutrient absorption is not as strong as it used to be. Hormone balance shifts. Quality drops. And inflammation quietly increases. All of this affects hair follicles. Hair does not just fall out for one reason. It falls out because the environment around the follicle is no longer supportive. Something very important. Hair grows when the body is in repair mode, and repair mode mostly happens at night, not during the day, not when you are rushing, eating poorly, or stressed. It happens when you are resting, when circulation shifts inward, and when cells start rebuilding. This is why nighttime matters so much. And this is why a simple 1 spoon habit before bed can make a difference when it is done correctly. Seniors focus only on what they put on their scalp: oils, shampoos, treatments. But hair growth starts inside. The scalp is living tissue. It needs nourishment, calm blood flow, and low inflammation. Without that, nothing you apply on the outside will last. Now let me be very clear. This is not magic. This is not an overnight fix. Hair grows slowly, especially after 50. Anyone promising instant results is not being honest. What this nighttime habit does is help create the right internal conditions so hair follicles can wake up and function better over time. Another thing most men over 50 do not realize is that digestion changes with age. You can eat healthy foods during the day, but if digestion is weak, the nutrients never reach the scalp. Taking certain things at night in a calm state allows better absorption and better use by the body. Timing is everything. Doing the right thing at the wrong time often does nothing. Doing the right thing at the right time can quietly change a lot. Before I tell you exactly what this 1 spoon remedy is, you need to understand your lifestyle plays a huge role. If you sleep late every night, if your blood sugar is all over the place, if stress controls your evenings, hair regrowth becomes very difficult. Not impossible, harder. Your evening routine sets the stage for what your body does while you sleep. Bright screens late at night, heavy meals too close to bed, and constant mental stress all send the body the wrong signal. Tell it to stay alert instead of repair. This is why I always tell seniors, do not just focus on what you take, focus on how you take it and when you take it. Now let us talk about the 1 spoon remedy itself and why it makes sense for seniors, especially when taken at night. This is not about expensive products or complicated supplements. It is about something simple that supports circulation, reduces internal stress, and provides gentle nourishment to the body when it needs it most. The 1 spoon I am talking about is a natural oil rich in healthy fats and antioxidants. When taken before bed, it supports the body's repair process, including the scalp. Seniors avoid fats because they were told fats are bad. That advice caused more harm than good. Your body needs healthy fats to build cells, protect nerves, and support blood flow. Hair follicles are no different. When you take 1 spoon at night, the body does not have to compete with daytime digestion. There is less interference from other foods. The oil moves slowly, calmly, and supports overnight repair. This is especially helpful after 50 when digestion is more sensitive. Another reason nighttime works is because stress hormones are supposed to drop in the evening. When they stay high, hair growth suffers. Natural oils help the body relax internally, not in a forced way, but gently. This helps improve sleep quality, and better sleep alone can improve hair health more than most people realize. Many men ask, take it with food or on an empty stomach. For most seniors, taking it about 30 to 60 minutes before bed after dinner has settled works best. Not right after a heavy meal. Not completely on a raw stomach either. You want calm digestion. Consistency matters more than quantity. 1 spoon is enough. More is not better. The body prefers steady support, not overload. Now let us talk about lifestyle, because this remedy works best when you stop doing the things that block it. If you are staying up late every night watching screens, the body does not fully enter repair mode. Blue light and mental stimulation keep stress signals high. Even the best nutrition cannot work properly in that environment. Try to dim lights, turn screens off earlier, and create a simple wind-down routine. Hydration also matters. A dehydrated body has thicker blood flow, and that means less nourishment reaches the scalp. You do not need to drink large amounts at night, but make sure you are hydrated during the day. Another issue after 50 is tightness in the neck and shoulders. Poor posture, long sitting, and stress restrict blood flow to the scalp. Gentle stretching in the evening can help improve circulation without effort. You do not need intense exercise. At night, calm movement is better. This one-spoon remedy is not working alone. It is working as part of a system. Sleep, calm digestion, blood flow, and consistency all work together. Let us talk honestly about expectations, because this is where many seniors get discouraged and quit too early. Hair regrowth after 50 is slower than it is in younger years. That does not mean it is impossible. It means the body needs more time and more patience. Hair follicles that have been weak for years do not suddenly wake up in a few days. They respond gradually when the environment around them improves. For most seniors, first changes are not new hair right away. The first changes are less shedding, a calmer scalp, and hair that feels stronger. That is a good sign. It means inflammation is coming down and circulation is improving. This usually happens within a few weeks if the routine is followed consistently. Visible regrowth takes longer. For many men, noticeable improvement happens between 8 to 12 weeks. Sometimes sooner, sometimes later. This depends on sleep quality, stress levels, diet, and how long hair loss has been going on. Someone who started thinning recently will respond faster than someone who has been thinning for decades. One of the biggest mistakes men make is stopping too soon. They try something for 2 weeks, see no miracle, and give up. Then they say nothing works. The body does not work on impatience. It works on routine. Another mistake is changing too many things at once. If you add 5 new supplements, change your diet completely, and start intense routines, the body gets confused. Simple and steady is better. 1 spoon at night, better sleep habits, and calm evenings are enough to start. Let us also talk about stress, because stress is one of the strongest blockers of hair regrowth. After 50, stress does not always feel intense, stays in the body quietly. Worry, overthinking, and constant mental pressure tighten blood vessels. Less blood flow means less nourishment to hair follicles. Even small habits like deep breathing before bed, time, or light stretching can make a difference. These habits send a signal to the body that it is safe to repair. Another overlooked issue is blood sugar. Large sugary snacks at night spike insulin and increase inflammation. This interferes with overnight repair. If you want this routine to work, keep evenings simple. Light meals. No heavy sugar before bed. Scalp care also matters, but do not overdo it. Gentle washing, light massage, and avoiding harsh chemicals help maintain a healthy environment. Aggressive rubbing or frequent treatments can irritate the scalp and slow progress. This nighttime 1 spoon habit works best when it becomes part of a calm routine, not something you do while rushing or distracted. Responds to signals. Calm signals bring repair. Now let us talk about how to make this routine work for you personally, because no 2 seniors are exactly the same. If you are in your early 50s, your body usually responds faster. Circulation is still fairly strong and hair follicles are often just weakened, not fully inactive. In this case, staying consistent for a few months can lead to visible improvement. Key is not to skip nights. Regular timing trains the body. If you are in your 60s or older, patience becomes even more important. The body still responds, but it needs gentler support. Focus more on sleep quality and stress reduction. The 1 spoon at night should feel calming, not heavy. If digestion feels uncomfortable, adjust the timing slightly earlier in the evening. Ask if they should take breaks. In most cases, there is no need to cycle this routine. It is food-based support, not a strong stimulant. However, listening to your body is important. If you feel any discomfort, reduce frequency or pause briefly. Another common question is whether this works if hair loss runs in the family. Genetics influence sensitivity, but they do not decide everything. Even genetically prone follicles respond better when inflammation is lower and blood flow improves. You may not restore hair to how it looked at 20, but improvement is still possible. Lifestyle plays a bigger role than most people think. Smoking, lack of movement, and chronic dehydration make regrowth harder. Even simple daily walks help circulation to the scalp. You do not need intense exercise till consistency wins. Posture is another silent factor. Forward head posture compresses blood vessels going to the scalp. Paying attention to how you sit, especially in the evening, can improve circulation more than people expect. This routine is not just about hair. Many men notice better sleep, calmer digestion, and improved energy over time. It is because the body is finally getting support when it needs it most. Hair is often the last thing to improve, not the first. When internal health improves, hair follows. This is why focusing only on hair can be frustrating. Focus on the whole system. Now let us bring everything together in a simple and realistic way. This nighttime 1-spoon routine is not something you do for a few days and forget. It works when it becomes part of your life, just like brushing your teeth or going for a walk. The body likes rhythm. When you give it steady signals, it responds. Give this routine at least 3 full months before judging it. That means most nights, not occasionally. If you miss a night, do not worry. Just continue the next evening. Stressing about perfection defeats the purpose. At some point, progress may slow. That does not mean it stopped working. It means the body has reached a new balance. Hair may become thicker, shedding may reduce, things stabilize. That is a healthy sign. Not everyone will see dramatic regrowth, but most seniors notice improvement in quality and strength. If after several months there is no change at all, look at the basics again. Sleep time, stress levels, evening habits, and diet matter more than adding new things. Often the solution is removing what blocks recovery, not adding more. Remember, hair loss is not just a scalp issue. It is a signal. The body is telling you something needs attention. When you listen and support it gently, results come in quiet ways. The most important reminder I can give you is this: do not fight your body, work with it. Calm evenings, steady routines, and simple nourishment go a long way after 50. If this helped you, share it with someone who might need it. And remember, small habits done consistently can make a bigger difference than most people realize. Take care of your body, and it will take better care of you.